Hey everyone, welcome to this installment, if you will, of Zook Outdoors. This hunt is with my 9-year-old son, and to say it turned out well is an understatement. He got the biggest buck of his life, which was only his second buck, but what a hunt it was, and I think you're going to enjoy what you're about to see. Well, it's the evening of the 2024 opener, and I'm out with Randall tonight, and we just got into our stand. Not sure what to expect tonight. There's a active logging operation, and the logger has his skidder parked about 20 yards from the stand, maybe about 30. So we'll see. Deer aren't that scared of logging. Definitely it might change their pattern some, especially when it comes to a mature buck, but Randall's not that picky. He's hunting for a buck tonight. In spite of all the action, the skidder parked beside the stand, more or less, I'm hoping that, we see deer tonight. It's in the low 70s, sun's out, so we got in here about 3 o'clock, opened up the windows, try and cool the stand off a little bit. One thing that I did not bring along tonight was my ozonics. I typically like to keep the windows shut, run the ozone sometimes, periodically through the hunt, and we never have an issue with the deer catching our wind. So, and another thing I forgot was my sweeper. I wanted to sweep the floor of the stand and some dead flies and ladybugs and get all that cleaned up. So, alright, let's see what Randall has to say here.
Alright, this is my third time hunting up here. Last time we went turkey hunting, but this is my second time deer hunting. We'll see what comes. Today I hope I'll finally get one. This year's first day of deer season. So, yeah.
Food plot looks a little different this year. There's not as many turnips out there, but nonetheless it is nice and green and should have some drawing power for the deer. Look out my window, and yeah, about 25-30 yards. Got the skidder parked the logger's using, so he's in here every day working, and I'm not sure how late in the day, but nonetheless, yeah, I think we're gonna see something tonight. Got my hopes up anyway, and always, you got that high anticipation at the beginning of a hunt. We've had some spectacular hunts here, so we're gonna chill out here with the windows up, let this stand cool down a little bit, and then we'll seal it up tight and sit tight. Well, it's a little after 5, and we see our first deer, and it's a fawn. Just kind of skirting the food plot at the far end. So I'm not sure where it's headed, but this logging operation may affect our hunt more than I gave it credit, but we'll see. Looks like a button buck fawn. We had that little button buck skirt the back side of the food plot, come down along the side and go in the woods. And then about a minute later, I'm assuming the mother come out by herself. So now we officially saw 2 deer. That's a start. It's been about a half an hour since the doe came out, and we had to spike working his way into the food plot at the far side, so little by little we're getting a little bit of action. We'll see what else shows up. Oh, we got another spike come out. Join the first one. Then we got another little buck coming. The third spike. So, if one of them comes close enough, we'll get a shot. Either one of those bucks is big enough for a 9-year-old, so.
I got some spikes that came out. I just said a big one will come close enough so I can shoot them.
Is it pretty exciting?
Yeah,
Yeah. Alright, we'll see.
pretty far away. Just hoping they come close enough for a shot.
These bucks work their way a little bit closer, but they're still way too far to shoot. We got a big old gobbler down there. He's got a nice rope on him. Well, it is smoking hot in the stand, but Randall's ready. If these bucks give him a chance, we had one of the spikes come over, and I ranged it at 62 yards. I went ahead and closed the window, so it's like a sauna in here now. But yeah, these deer are just not coming close enough. But we're ready. If one of these spikes gets over here, you're gonna take a shot.
Yeah.
Is it pretty exciting?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty. Get our hopes up and then get him down again, don't we? He's kind of got the sun in his eyes, but I'll get a window cracked up here and take a look here soon. Well, we had a fourth spike come out and join the one at about 65 yards. So, you just gotta get, close distance by at least 30 yards. These deer don't know how lucky they are. They're out out there about 55 yards. We're just not gonna take a shot that far. Got more spikes around here you can shake a stick at. The one in the back there is actually, it's like a 4-point, but anything with little antlers like that I usually call spikes. Oh, we had another little buck pop out, and as of now he's about 40 yards, so not quite, he's about 45, but he is working his way, so just maybe it'll work out. We'll see. This buck was coming out, almost to give a chance, and now he's decided to leave the food plot for some reason. Got a little fawn, about 10 yards from the stand, but just need a buck to do that. We still got a spike in the field, but unfortunately these deer are just not giving us an opportunity. Got shot opportunities with does, but just not any of the bucks. Beautiful. Yeah, but he has to come over more. He's facing you. Just use your first circle, okay? Just wait for him to turn. Are you steady enough? Okay. But don't yet. Wait for him, see if he turns broadside a little bit. Okay, hold up tight in the middle of the shoulder, okay? Yeah, wait, no, be turned a little bit. Try to relax, okay? He's not broadside enough. The angle's bad. Okay, there you can. You hit him, but I think you'll get him. But we're gonna have to give him overnight, okay? I think you hit him back in the gut pretty far.
Oh, shaking a bunch.
Yeah.
Dear Betty spooked.
Yeah, there's this buck. He did hit him. He hit it back too far. So we're just gonna have to give him overnight. But let me get back to the hunter here.
I was just watching over there. And my dad said there's a nice buck. So I just waited and he slowly came over. I was shaking it off. That could have been why I hit him back so far, but I got him.
Yeah, well,
exciting.
yeah, congratulations. I think we'll get your buck. But we're just gonna have to give him overnight, okay?
Okay.
Well, I don't know who had buck fever worse, me or Randall, but that was a big buck for a 9-year-old to shoot at. And I'm shaking like crazy. And I told him to go ahead, like he turned to lick his opposite side, which he pivoted his vitals towards us. So I said, go ahead and shoot. And then he came back, and Randall shot, but I know he was quartering way too much. But it is tough because, man, I want my son to get a buck so bad. But, he's just standing out there in the food plot, so he's definitely sick. Hopefully we can find him tomorrow. We're gonna have to give him overnight for sure. And, hope for the best. But, he's definitely hurt. So anyway, we'll go ahead and review the footage and see what we see. Okay, well, we are back in the truck. We did not even go get the arrow. We waited till it was dark, till it was really dark, and they come back tomorrow sometime. Maybe in the morning, but probably more likely than not in the afternoon. I'm going to give this deer plenty of time. I believe he's a 3-year-old. Last year I had a 2-year-old 6-point running around. I'm pretty sure this is that buck. And as luck has it, Randall, the hunter tonight, he actually found one side of his rack last year as a shed. I think it's that same deer. Just, struck me as being the same one. You guys that are hunters and hunt a lot, you know what that's all about and how you do that. So, yeah, we just slipped out of there as quietly as we could. I watched the deer. Eventually, he would take a couple steps and stand there, and eventually walked out of the food plot into the trees. I found that into my mind where he disappeared, and so we'll pick up the trail there tomorrow. We'll get his arrow tomorrow and all that good stuff. So we're going to get out of here and hope for the best. I'm going to do everything in my power to find that deer for my son. And, I was thinking about that. The deer, when he was there, that Spike come over and they were touching noses. And he pivoted. He was licking himself on the opposite side. And when he did that, he exposed the vitals to me. And, I'm 38. I've been hunting a long time. And I know right where to put that arrow, but my son's 9 and he doesn't have that experience. And, that deer straightened back up. He took the shot. I'm not sure. You didn't hit him behind the shoulder,
Yeah.
You had buck fever, didn't you?
Yeah.
Hey, I did too. And I wasn't even the shooter. So at any rate, I feel with all certainty that was a killing shot. And that deer's going to die. Just give him a little bit of time. Unfortunately, these things happen. And, it seems like every year I'm doing this exact same interview. As the mentor, I should have told him to hold off and not shoot right then. But you kept asking me, should I shoot? Should I shoot? Can I shoot? Something like that. He was ready to pull the trigger. As a dad, I wanted him to succeed and get that deer. I was more than happy to give him the green light to go ahead and pull the trigger. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. It's going to be probably an anxious night and day until we pick up the trail and get to looking for him, but I think we got a good chance. The worst thing is if some coyotes jump him and push him, or if we disturbed him getting out. But we were quiet. We tried to do the right thing. We did not get the arrow, and we're gonna fire up the truck. I'm sure he heard us. I'm sure he heard the truck beep. He'll hear it start. He's only a couple 100 yards away, but we're just going to ease out of here and hope for the best tomorrow. Well, here's the morning after. It's a little after 7, and I got Randall up, and we're going to go take a look, see if we can find this deer. I'm going to go ahead and crank the crossbow back. We're going to see if we can go recover his buck. So we'll go get an arrow first, and we'll go take a look. So, do this.
What?
You ready?
Yep.
What are we gonna do first?
Gonna slowly, quietly walk out, get the arrow, and then we're gonna go to where my dad saw my buck. Go walk into the woods.
Right. Is this exciting?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. I can see the knock glowing, so arrow will be easy to find. Here's his arrow. The knock's still glowing. Got a pretty good layer of dew on everything, so there's nothing. Arrow looks as clean as can be, but we know this deer should be, hopefully he's dead, so he should be laying somewhere close by. Alright, well, they're just slowly sneaking along, and I spied something.
It's right over there.
Alright, go check it out. Looks dead. That's a pretty nice buck, isn't it? Congratulations. It's real stiff, huh? Yeah, can you get behind it, lift that old head up? All right, what a buck. Nice. So, let me get the crossbow decocked, and then we'll get the head up and do a story, all right? All right, well, congratulations. Yep, well, here we are. I think this deer is one that was last year I had pictures of him, encounters as a 2-year-old 6-pointer, and I believe he's 3. We have a shed to him. If he's the right deer, we'll match up to him. Actually, you found the shed, didn't you?
Yeah.
We were up here hunting morels and finding some mushrooms, and you spied the shed. I think it was to this deer. So he's a beautiful deer. He's stiff as a board. So he died a long time ago, but we gave him overnight. He elected to come in here first thing this morning, and I wasn't really on the trail. I was just slowly looking for him, coming down along the edge of the food plot as the first pass, and here he was. He's headed towards a pond, I believe, and he's been dead for a long time, but we gave him overnight, played it safe, didn't want to push the deer, and this is the result. Your biggest buck ever.
Yeah.
You can't get any better than that. We were gonna shoot one of them spikes, but they didn't come close enough. So all's well that ends well. It was great. We've got his deer, and couldn't be happier. All right, well, this is the final recap here of everything. Back at the house, showed the family. We got to get them cleaned, and we're gonna head to church. Got a local private butcher shop where we'll clean them, skin them, hose them out real good, wheel them into a cooler, and I think the meat's gonna be good and all. So yeah, congratulations, biggest buck. It'll be a long time till you beat this one, I bet.
Yeah.
So yeah, all's well that ends well, and it was a simple job this morning finding them. Didn't take us real long, and that's the importance of giving them time and not pushing the deer. So we'll stay tuned. We'll have another hunt for you soon.